I praise God in my own personal life that when I became born again, all I was asking for was the salvation of the Lord. And then I wanted to propagate and spread that salvation. Let me tell you this. My pastor at that time, not in Lagos, but I was in the interior at that time, in the state where I got born again. He wasn't happy with something about me. He wasn't happy that I didn't give all the attention I needed to give to music and all that. And they needed an organist in the church. And, I wasn't really coming up the way they wanted. They wanted me to have this experience, that experience. And then they'll shovel me in. But I was looking in another direction. And he was preaching one Sunday morning. And then as he was preaching, he became so taken with the message that he mentioned my name, rebuking me directly in his message. And he mentioned my name and said Kumuyi and all that. I even thought he wanted me to stand up, so I stood up. He said, sit down, sit down. And then I sat down. I wasn't ashamed. And he is the pastor. I'm not going to teach him how to preach. The following Sunday, I still came to church. The following month, I still came to church, and I still remained in that church until, because of evangelism and everything I was doing for Bible study at that time, they felt I couldn't stay there having a church, according to them, within the church. I wasn't offended when they announced my name and even excommunicated me. I wasn't offended. The following week, I went to the overseer and, discussed with him and asked him, why did you take this step? This is what I'm doing. Why did you announce my name? He said what he wanted to say, and I still kept on visiting him. When you want salvation, and when you want to keep in salvation and keep in the way of the Lord, the preachers are not to be looking at our faces before they preach what they need to preach. But these people, they were offended. Thank God I will not be offended. Sometimes we teach, start the scripture on Sunday, and we're saying now, if you have any question, you can rise up. It's a great privilege. But many people at the headquarters church here, they're misusing that privilege. They come out and they stand there and they say, this is my question. And in their question, you can see the outburst. You can see the open disrespect for the GS, for the pastor. Now the GS has nothing to do with, what you were taught that Sunday morning. And the GS has nothing to do. It's trying its best. It's jumping here, jumping there. It's going to all these various locations. It's having the, meetings. And when he finishes that, after preaching 2 times every day, from Thursday to Tuesday, he comes back. He doesn't take vacation. He comes on Saturday, comes on Sunday, and the man is sitting there, and that fellow is asking a question. All that, the GS is preaching is not affecting me. Whose fault is that? That what Jesus was preaching is not affecting the Pharisees. Whose fault is that? What Jesus is doing is not healing the Sadducees and the religious people. Whose fault is that? We ought to bring in respect for leadership, respect for the person the Lord has ordained over you to teach you the word of God, and is doing the level best he can do to teach you. This woman did not show any disrespect when Jesus said it is not right to keep the children's bread and give to dogs. And then the woman responded. How did the woman respond? Let's look at verse 27. In verse 20, she said, truth, truth, Lord. Still called him Lord. Yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table. And she got what she wanted. With the right attitude, the right disposition, you will get what you are asking for.